Hi guys, it's Joseph Anderson again, and for this video that I will be dedicating to the month of love, February in 2025, I should be talking about the movie that is, quite frankly, the saddest romance movie that I've ever seen. You know, you keep Titanic, you keep Romeo plus Juliet, and you can keep West Side Story. But this movie is by far the most tragic and the saddest thing ever made. I am talking about the 1991 classic film, My Girl. And let me tell you, I have never had this exact experience, but I've been pretty close to it. And it's interesting. I'll talk about my experience. I did this little video discussion, but yeah, let's get right into it, shall we? So now we follow this girl named Veda Sultan Fuss, which is a very weird name. I will admit it's a very weird name. Also, I should point out that this movie is one of the movies that I can think of off the top of my head. Well, most of the main characters have full names. You know, everyone else like Harry, Francis, Damien, whatever, what have you. But this one has full names, pretty much. So anyway, her father is played by Dan Aykroyd, and Veda is played by Anna Chlumsky. That's how you pronounce the name. Chlumsky, something along those lines. I'm sorry if I mispronouncing the name. But anyway, Dan Aykroyd plays Harry, her father Harry, and unfortunately it's not when Harry met Sally. Although it's close to it, because the woman he gets involved with is named Shelley. So pretty close there. Anyway, he's a mortician operating his own house, which is kind of similar to what I had to deal with my own mother's mortician. And years ago, before she passed away and stuff, there was I had to do a report for my school for economics, in which I had to pretend to open business. So I thought about opening my own funeral parlor from playing Twisted Metal to the Shadow, the hearse. And fun coincidence, but I owned a hearse at the time, and I'm gonna name it either Christina or something else. And my mother thought it was cursed because everything would happen near it. Anyway, I go to interview the mortician in town that would eventually work on my mother. And I know that sounds wrong, but still. Anyway, he was very nice to answer my questions. I'm probably the only guy in town that ever wanted to do that for a pick your own career type of report or paper or whatever you call it. So I go to this guy, I ask him, if he does anything with animals, pets, whatever, what have you. He goes, no. So it turns out that, as a long story short, the guy owned my hearse vehicle before it, many many years prior to me purchasing it. Anyway, it's funny because I was going to use it because obviously I'm in a wheelchair, so I figured that the equipment that could be used for like a ramp in the for my wheelchair or a scooter or whatever I needed. So that was actually real funny. Back then I had the same dark humor that I do now, same black comedy about death and such that. Which, by the way, I'm so excited that Lady Death will be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, played by none other than Grumpy Cat herself. Actually, the voice of Grumpy Cat, Aubrey Plaza, will be in there. So anyway, it was really odd that I would get the hearse from this same guy. Very nice gentleman, by the way. I never got into the whole inner workings of being Undertaker as the movie did, but it's a little bit funny piece of trivia about me too. I used to own a hearse. People are like, what the fuck are you on? I'm on hybrid pills. The voice said it for me to take more pills. I'm not on any type of medication like that. But anyway, Harry is a mortician in this town, and I think they explained that he's the only one in town that does that. So there's that. You only need one mortician in the whole place because everyone's trying to get into that business. This actually comes in quite funny because he used to be a Ghostbuster in one of his other movie choices. So it was fun that Dan Aykroyd of all people played Ghostbuster and then in this one for the mortician. So it's kind of appropriate. And I believe that the Actor 1 was supposed to be a hearse, was kind of a dead vehicle, but they made it into an ambulance instead, which gives light to people. Well, whatever it is, that's on my own thing. So anyway, besides being a mortician, he's a widower, meaning that during the course of his marriage, his wife died, much like my father and my mother, Alphabet, which is very sad. I don't know the exact stats on that kind of thing, but it's sad nonetheless when you lose a loved one like that. But in any case, Vader is more of a free spirit. I mean, when it ain't like Vader and stuff like that, it's kind of hippie type thing anyway. So, more likely, her mother was also a free spirit. And he offered a job to somebody, played by Jamie Lee Curtis. She plays Shelley in the movie. I forgot her last name offhand, but that really is too much of interest besides the salt and pasta. So anyway, she plays like an actual hippie, and she's called in to work on makeup for the deceased, whether that be a man or woman. Because you want your loved ones to look presentable in their last hours on Earth before they're either cremated or they're buried. So anyway, she hangs around the house, because that's where he works and he lives. Which I would imagine that for some grim thing like being a mortician and stuff. I mean, sure, it's just another job, and it's a necessary job at that. But it's kind of hard to raise children in an environment where they're constantly at risk of seeing dead bodies and seeing all the chemicals and all the gross stuff that goes with being a mortician and whatever. Like embalming fluid, they got removed organs of the deceased person. They got make sure everything looks okay. There are no wounds or gunshots or whatever on the dead body. And that's gotta be pretty hard for any little kid to see. Hell, it's gotta be hard for an adult to see that. Whenever I see the movies with like autopsies in it, I'm like trying to hold it down, trying to hold my lunch or my dinner down and stuff. So yeah, that's gotta be a very unique experience. But in the movie, it's like Vader used to all. In fact, to freak out her friend, she said, "Hey, you want to see a dead body?" And then she'll play pranks on them by having the body move, or she'll do something like to make noise out of the body and that kind of thing. So she got quickly the goth kid, or the kid that liked to worship death, which isn't fair or right. But then she developed a tomboy personality, like trucks, like an adventure, that type of deal. So nobody likes her because of the pranks that she does, and because she isn't traditionally a feminine person, which is fine. Yeah. No one has to like her, except for the main boy of the group, called Comics, which is played by Macaulay Culkin. Now this is like when it's not Home Alone roles that he's famous for, and he does a real good job in it. So there's Klumsky and Jamie Lee Curtis and Dan Aykroyd. But anyway, they have him like you ever see the Page Master where you play like a nerd / shy kid? Well, this is basically him, but before all the animated stuff happens to him, and he becomes like a nerd, but he becomes like he grows a backbone more or less. Anyway, in this one, he's like so nerdy and stuff, and he's meek and shy and everything. So when he meets Veda, I think she had to work on Harry and Shelley have to work on, I think, Thomas's grandmother, Macaulay's character. You gotta work on the grandmother, so they meet Thomas or Tommy, whichever you prefer. So then they hit it off, and she started to develop feelings for him, and he wears glasses and stuff, and he's very much a stereotypical nerd, and he was warned to stay within beehives because he's deadly allergic to bee stings. And you know it, but Veda ends up coaching him to go near Beehive and just war on one of the little adventures. Now, she's also tried to teach him about dead bodies and trying to be strong and stuff for him and things like that. But it's actually pretty funny that, I say that because she tried to be strong. She's been around dead bodies her whole life pretty much. And these dead bodies are more of a, I don't want to say a tool, but they're more like, she's used to it because a dead body is pretty much an object at this point. The person's soul or the essence already left the body a long time ago. So they just become shells or objects to her. So that's no big deal to her. I mean, she still respects all of that, but she isn't creeped out or disturbed like most people would be because she's desensitized to dead bodies. And it's funny. They live with his mother. So she's pretty much she's at that age where she's kind of comatose, right? But she still loves her granddaughter. So at times she will actually bring her soup, and caress her grandmother and hug her and stuff whenever times get tough. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that when she and her father do funeral service, like funeral services for the recently deceased, and she helps them comfort whomever needs comfort. She does the same stick of we're very sorry for your loss. That was a real great person. The same standard type of stuff, like to the point that it's kind of like baloney to her because she said it so many times and she doesn't really mean it. Like she doesn't actually know the person that is deceased. Like many funeral homes and whatnot. Except for the case of my mother, because of the fact that she came along with me to do the interview with that mortician guy that worked on her in several years' time. So there was that personal connection. Plus, I knew him from going to the store and going to school and church and whatnot. So when she passed away, for him it was more like he lost a friend. And that's one of the best things that you can have, like that personal connection to the deceased, because then you know that you got a little, they put a little extra care in work on the person, or they put a little bit of not pizzazz, but a little bit more love into it, rather than just somebody that came in from town that just died right there on the spot. They don't know that person. So anyway, Veda's pretty much desensitized to all the death and destruction and dead bodies and all that. She's pretty much used to it all. And she's also used to her grandmother and all that. I think in the movie, I think it implied that grandma also died in the course of time, which means that the grandmother got a free funeral service because the son worked on her for free, I guess. a little bit of good news on that. But anyway, they have Veda helping Thomas getting more of a backbone for it, and Shelly and Harry do have more relationship, and they start getting romantic and physical and whatnot. She invites him over to her camper, and I don't need to explain what goes on there. And I think either this movie or the next movie they get married in there. So now that's something really special. And of course, they imply that Thomas also moved in there fresh from Newtown to meet Veda. I heard it's the loved one's funeral service too. So anyway, this is all pretty much powerful, of course, right? Love and stuff and death and all that. Why is it so damn sad then? Well, oh yeah, a little bit funny thing is that Dan Aykroyd is the owner and the boss of this mortuary now, preparing people for their feelings of how presentation to love with and whatnot. And funny because the girl Shelly kind of overdoes it a little bit with the big bad first. So by the time that the person is ready for a fresh showing and stuff, you look more like a clown with the over-indulgence of all the makeup and stuff, or quite possibly a hooker for women. So, Harry, of course, admonishes that and wants to do it again because, nobody wants to see their wife or their mother or something rather look like a hooker when they get buried, right before they get buried, the last image of that person. I know, for example, my mother was overly made up and stuff. I'll be fucking pissed at that. So anyway, he told her to tone it down, which she does, thankfully. Because that would have been real awkward too. That's why she didn't do that. And she kept the makeup high. But in any case, they have they have Veda over there with Thomas enjoying life, all the kids should like. It reminds me more of the part in the wild, in the woods with the birds bit type of thing, where kids in that movie go on adventures outside, but not too much adventure. They are still little kids, so like 5, 8 years old, or around the young kids. But I forgot when he did this, but Thomas feeling brave after not being affected by a beehive of the squirt with a gun, with a squirt gun. He ends up doing something underneath it, and he drops his glasses when that happens. And when that happens, the beehive on top gets loose from its branch, and then ends up careening down onto the ground near him. And every bee in there swarms him and starts stinging like mad. And where he also drops the glass, where he can't break glass on to see the danger of the beehive being split into 2 pieces. So nobody's around at that point, and then they find out that he's dead. Now, I don't know if I'm allergic to bee steak or hornet stings or whatever. I just know stinging insect, I'm bolting the other way. I don't care if I have to go in that direction. I'm getting the hell out of there. Cause number one, if a neurological condition where I don't know if I am stung by one or multiple things that I would be affected in unknown ways. It could be allergic, could not be allergic, or it can affect me in unknown methods. While I'm still alive and stuff. Number two, because I got control issues with my arms and my hands and whatnot, I can't properly defend myself if a hornet or a wasp stings me. I can't really swat them away or whatever. And if one lands on me, I can't really hit them and be on target. So I'm pretty damn sure to stay clear away from any kind of bugs, insects, whether they sting me or they can bite me. I'm even like that with mosquitoes. With female mosquitoes especially, because they're the ones that bite, not the little stubby tail ones, but the big giant ones, the big on their abdomens. So anyway, I would stay clear away from it. And I think that the reaction of Vader in the movie is because she broke him out of his shell. He kind of coaxed him into being more adventurous, and then she coaxed him into going after where he shouldn't go near all the beehive, because even if you had a glass on, you would be able to see the danger, but it would still affect him because of all the bees swimming around him and stuff. So anyway, the guy dies, he dies, and everyone, like, when they find the body, it's like don't tell me that, or she'll freak out, because, she knew him. She was the only one he was the only guy that she knew. They even kissed, for Christ's sake. And I think that they also played the song My Girl by the Temptations when this happens. So, of all the dead bodies that she's seen, this one was affected her the most. She was crying bored and everything else. Even though it's implied that she only knew the kid for like 2 months at most, 3 months, a short time. So they would eat together, they would play together, they would have fun together. They'd be the only bonding person, the only person that she bonded with. It really affected her. And at the end, they put the kid in the casket, which everybody is affected by it. Even Harry and Shelly. And it's like, they do this like this because they know this kid. They know that they hung out with him a lot. They knew that eventually that they grew up, they would go study together, they would go on dates together, they would possibly get married together, whatever. So, and the fact that the guy Harry wanted to show extra love and attention to this kid, the kid's corpse and the body, make it look perfect. But then Veda makes a big scene about putting on his glasses. Like, how can he see in the afterlife if he got glasses on? If he doesn't have his glasses on, he needs his glasses. No, I'll get to why this is so sad in a minute. But she's very distraught over this because of the fact that she grew an attachment to this person more so than the other dead bodies, the corpses, the shells of people that she really didn't know too much about. Even when the grandmother passed, she wasn't this torn up about it because she got the whole death as to your life and all that stuff. There's a circle life there. And yeah, you can put in there it's not to be in my eyes. From The Wicker Man, which is a very funny movie, by the way. But anyway, she partially blamed herself for his death because if it wasn't for her constantly goading him on and getting him out of his comfort zone and going near a beehive a wasp nest and then squirting water on top of it, eating more all up and stuff, and then ran away where the Colossus couldn't run away from the danger. So it was almost like she had a hand in killing him herself. And then she made the big scene about, you need to get classes. Even though if you believe in heaven, you get like the ultimate vision and you don't need any tools or devices when you're a soul in heaven. So that kind of doesn't make any sense. But still, I think it's a rule that the people who do the makeup and who do the clothing on dead bodies and stuff, I think they have to ask. The deceased loved ones, if they have any false teeth or glasses that they want for the dead body to be presented with. Like with my mother, she had false teeth because of her chemotherapy, and they had to remove them all because of that, and they had to give her a full set of false teeth for it. And my father did those because none of it wouldn't look quite right. But no glasses. So in any case, she just drove over this. They had the funeral. Everybody loved the kid, so it made it a little more sadder. And by the way, being sad in a movie is perfectly natural. It's a good release of emotion. So anyway, They had the funeral, everyone said and everything. But then they said that the father and the stepmother, Shirley and Harry, they told Veda that Thomas would like Veda to live her life like the fullest and be happy. And that would lead on to the next movie, where she finds herself and her mom and her relatives and whatnot. And I'll cover that next year. From Month of Love in February of 2026. But anyway, why is this movie so sad? Well, first of all, from my humble sense of seeing a kid get stung to death by bees, even though you shouldn't be near bees, but the adventure side got the better of him and was stung to death. But more than anything else, I think it's because of the subject of the stinging of a child being stung. Yeah, it's bad enough for a kid, for an adult or a teenager to be killed like that, be helpless in the woods, to just die of senseless death and whatnot. But it's only worse when a child dies because they're not able to experience love or romance or theme parks, for example, or driving or freedom or whatever, get married and having little children of their own, spawns of their own sake, that kind of thing, or a result of getting a job, paying taxes, and voting for a guy that will eventually fuck you over in the ass. I gotta be comical here. Plus the fact that everyone always loved children and they love joy that comes with them hearing kids laugh, enjoying themselves, being kids, being innocent, that kind of thing, like, enjoying life as a pure, innocent, free person without any of the adult fantasies and worldly illnesses and whatnot. Plus, when a child dies, it's more of it messes with the aura that parents feel that they feel the kid was robbed from them. They aren't able to experience the fullness of life because they were so limited in their own life, time-wise. A 6-year-old kid look on Twitter in life and experiences than a 30-year-old parent, and so on and so forth. Also, it messes with the natural order of things because parents feel that they are not meant to bury their own children for whatever reason. They're not, and they don't feel that that's a necessary thing that comes into the head. They're more trained on the idea that my kids outlive myself one day. That they will bury me one day. They will cremate me one day. When a child dies, it's even worse because they mess with the natural order of things. That's why whenever someone gets like a horrible disease, like breast cancer or brain cancer or whatever kind of cancer that they might develop in the course of their lives, and they have to do it. Chemotherapy, loss of hair, loss of teeth, loss of eyesight, for example, or skin blemishes, and all kinds of other bad things. That's bad for an adult. That's bad for a grown-up, being a bit older. Throwing up, nausea, what kind of injections that you have to have, on like a monthly or weekly basis. That's what I had to do with my mother. That's what she had to do. And my father too. But it's even worse to happen to little kids. Because no little kid deserves that. No little kid deserves all that. They deserve to be happy. They deserve to be able to play games, sports, fall in love, get bad grades. Want to look forward to having the first taste of alcohol, first driving, first acting, triple X, acting, prom, first dance with your new wife or husband, or whatever. When the kid gets a horrible disease like cancer or something, then all that goes out the window temporarily. They might die. No, that is out the window. That's why I am very young. That's I was crying when I saw this movie, because with West Side Story, they were teenagers in the movie. When Jack and Rose were in the water in Titanic, they were fully grown. But this movie got my blood hard, because it was a kid, an innocent little kid, a little innocent nerdy kid at that. So that's why I think that children's deaths are even more emotionally involved than your average adult, because of what I said. So, besides all the experiences with the hearse, the mortuary, my mother, and whatnot, how does this have to do with me? Well, I'll tell you what my little Dougie is. You see, I used to have someone that wanted to be my girl in high school, in elementary school, I should say. But she moved away whenever, I did 7th grade. So there was no way to actually transfer that type of energy into more romantic and physical activities. Annabelle was her name, not Vera, but her name was Annabelle, and she would come over my house. She would always have fun with me. She could play video games because she was sensitive to photosensitive seizures and all that. So she couldn't do that activity with me, but she could have little tech fun with me, like dances. I used to slow dance for a long time. I used to have fun with that. I never actually kissed her, but she was the one that actually invited me over for her birthday parties and other stuff on a regular basis. You know what that was? I think that it was because we had therapy together at school, and because she had she took medication for her various mental issues. Yeah, but I'm not talking about like psychosis or anything like that. You know, her physical problems with her brain, like seizures and that kind of thing. So it was Annabelle was going to be my girl, not involving any piece, God, or glasses or with, but she actually reminded me a lot of this girl from there was an extra in an Unfinished Life movie with Jennifer Lopez, and she went to the zoo somewhere in Montana, and she looked almost exactly like one of the extras in the movie. I mean, it's an image, right down to having a big B mark right over here. Same skin tone, same look, same everything. It was like really freaky. But then we ended up meeting each other after so many years in college. And unfortunately, she was already with another guy named Joe. Yeah, apparently she had multiple Joes in her life, and they were all abusive pricks to her. Which is really unfortunate, but even more unfortunate that because she was disabled, more or less. And one friend of mine from school was dating her, and he was very abusive to her, and very drunkenly so. He was abusive to her. So, yes, we actually had to take her into the house once because of that. And sure enough, she went right back to him again. I don't know why, but she went to him again. And I haven't heard from her since then. She was gonna be my age at one point, but then she decided to back away from that. And I said to my father, he asked me if you want Annabelle to be your age, you want me to go ask her if she's at the local Mexican place at like a bar, and I was like maybe the kitchen or something. I said, sure, go ahead. Meanwhile, they were always telling me that to go with Annabelle. But I kept saying to myself, this girl, there's something off about this girl. Maybe it's her personality, maybe it's her flakiness, but just something not quite right about this person. Not the fun-loving, innocent person I knew from the past. So my father goes to talk to her. She said, yeah, I'll do it. And then one day, we went to meet and give her all paperwork and stuff. And she said, I'll come do it with you and stuff. We're gonna get it solved for now so I can work for Joey. I said, okay. They come by, and she says, no, I don't want to do it. I got something to do. Okay, well, we'll do for a different day then. She didn't come home for the second day either. And then we get kind of concerned about her because, we kind of knew her and we kind of accepted her as kind of like how should I put this? Like an adopted daughter type from my parents and stuff. And that's after my dad died and everything. So she was actually nice to come to my mother's funeral and stuff. Offer me emotional support and stuff. So she was very supportive in that regard. But then afterwards, she didn't come for the second day for the 8 thing. And I said to myself, okay, we'll give Annabelle one more try. And if she doesn't do it, we're not even gonna bother with her anymore. And my dad agreed with me on that. So then there was a storm that night. So she said, "Oh, I can't come because I was too busy with helping somebody else. I can't resist not helping out somebody else." Then we figure, okay, we'll try for a deputy then. We understand whether it's very, very bad and all that stuff. So then we're like, okay, where are you? So, Joy, you don't want to do it, and that kind of thing. So we feel bad about that. We gave her like 4 tries at this point. So we're like, okay, bye Annabelle, and all of that. I saw one other time that my dad was forgiving to her, but he was still kind of talk with her about that, about leaving me hanging and all that. I was kind of pissed off too, but I understood that she had issues going on there. For example, she had to have half of her brain removed to stop the seizures from coming as frequently as she was. So I understood that there was a little bit of a personality issue there, and possibly some of her cognitive issues too came from that. So anyway, we see her out from the market working for some guy there, and we both agreed that he probably underpays her, maybe abuses her, and whatever. So I'm like, "Hi Annabelle, how you doing?" And he's like, I'm glad to see your face, right? You look good. You look good." So she looked very thin, almost to the point of being malnutrition, not eating enough food, and she seemed very young, not all there in the head, and we like overshadow her. So after that was 2 years ago, somewhere like that. Never saw her again. Not Facebook, not Instagram. Never saw her again after that. I really hope she's alright. I hope my poor girlfriend, as we call it, is alright. As for her mother, she is in New York City, and Annabelle used to take care of her all the time. So she wasn't doing that well fighting either, but she was all there mentally, and she was unfortunately, I think it was that she was very stubborn in leaving her mother behind to strike on her own up here. Whereas I would like to see her better off with her mother, not a safe sound. And if she needed help, she could get help in New York City somewhere, because she just drive by herself. So that would have been plus for being an aid for me. Also doing so well from childhood and stuff. So yeah, I just hope she's alright. God, I hope she's alright. I hope she isn't with a drunk asshole who hits her or speaks or verbally abuses the poor thing because she's a good person at heart. And she looks so weak and frail. You know, I'm sure that if if something really terrible would happen to her, I'm sure that the same person who told me about her being abused over here by my friends from high school would probably let me know about something. Like she passed on a month ago or something. I'm sure she would let me know about what happened to her and whatever. But I hope she's alright. I really do hope she's alright. Because what problems were not her own fault. She didn't ask for any problems. She certainly didn't deserve anything bad happening to her, and she always ends up going with people who are jackasses and assholes. In fact, when she came over to my dorm that time, the dorm room, I gave her my bed, and I slept out on the couch with my other friend, Big L. Eldon Williams. A very appropriate name because he was like a very big guy. He reminded me of the Old Spice guy from the commercials. So anyway, I gave her my room that night, and we had fun there. And the only time that she ever came to see me in college, I remember I was in the rain on my electric scooter in sandals and shorts. Just to meet her, girl I haven't seen her in years. So that's my little swim of my girl. My own personal girl. But I thank you for watching my little review of my girl. A very sad 1991 movie. Story called Hogan and Clone G. She hasn't done anything since then until inventing Anna. And it was Nick Aykroyd and Jimmy Chris, which is also kind of weird that she was in this movie following her roles in the Halloween franchise, about supernatural killer escape from the mental home. Something very similar to Organ on Mortuary. They go kind of hand in hand, kind of the Ghostbusters thing. But yeah, anyway, very, very tragic movie. Very sad to see a child die. And you actually see how he dies, and you see the Black Lion King movie. But it's more dramatic because not only is it a child, but it could happen to any child, especially around the beehives and the woods and stuff. And that kind of thing could happen to anybody. Which is really sad. But I did this for my month of love in 2025, February 2025. And as such, I give a happy face overpool because along with happiness, anger, courage, hope, compassion, and love, you also have to have fear and sadness. So, to be a very well-balanced person, and this movie definitely earned this happy face approval. And the theme song, My Girl by Lemon Temptations for the 1922. Meaning, if you can have a movie named My Girl, very damn well have the song My Girl by the Temptations. Or it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't have the pizzazz, if you will. Excuse me. But yeah, if you like what you hear, and you want to see more of my videos and such, you know, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, as well as you can also contact me for future input on my future videos and such by calling me or texting me at 631-707-3707. And you can also reach me at, well, you can follow me at Twitter or X if you prefer it, in the name JJ P Nelson Pro, and then my email is JJ's viewing channel at gmail.com. That was JJ's viewing channel at gmail.com. So, let's salute all you cooking fans out there, all you Anaconda fans out there, all you romance fans out there, and all you Beehive fans out there. And I've hope the honey to sing again. Or, that's the type of cycle. The cycle of life. The circle of life, like in Lion King, etc., etc., etc. And, peace out, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next video, all you girls and guys in the land. Aloha.